a few lads out there that aren't altogether used to this kind of occasion, playing for the country at this level. By Montiel, with heat from Moreno, and by Cunha, touch for McAllister, Rodriguez, DePaul, who is the survivor from the first game in midfield for Argentina, Di Maria from wide, Messi, now a chance for Vega to pass through, but he's left behind a limb, and the referee has penalised him. Herrera didn't see a problem with the challenge and has engaged with the Italian referee.
Yeah, the Argentina player feeling this was deliberate. He's just trying to fend him off. I mean, it's not an elbow as such. It's certainly catches Montiel.
Here's a restless striker, Alexis Vega of Guadalajara. Their setup up top has changed obviously with the formational alteration that the coach has made. So they have essentially two habitually wide strikers attacking from either flank, maybe from the left. This is the first spiky moment of the night.
Yeah, you can see by the reaction of both sets of players that the ref's going to have to be on his toes tonight. He's going to have plenty of work to do. Plenty of complaints on both sides.
And there is Lionel Scaloni, who, notwithstanding the awful shock of the first result, has plenty of love still in the bank from Argentina supporters. A 36-match unbeaten run prior to the Saudi Arabian setback. Fantastic check by VAR, and no further action is being taken.
It's not good in the air, Messi, is it?
Scaloni actually got the lock onto the players into the training camp on Thursday to try and take the sting out of their bad day at the office. Marriage and girlfriends and children allowed at the University of Qatar training base.
Yes. A clever way of going about things, relieve a bit of the tension.
Di Maria leading off Gallardo, who's putting in close attention. Pushed back by Gallardo, pounced upon by Vega, and Vega's come up with the ball. And the breaking in, threw it out. Too convincingly by Martinez. Araujo, ahead of him, Alvarez. Alvarez. This is Adrian Lozano. Attacking principally through the inside right channel, and winning a corner from Martinez.
He's certainly not slow this lad, and he makes good runs. It'll be a test for those defenders. And Santo Martinez, though, he's no slouch himself, and he's a fierce competitor, isn't he?
Over the corner, Moreno is up, Cesar Montes is up, and he is very tall. And here's Chavez. to offer his left foot to this potentially. Too left-footed as it turns out, and into the instep of Lionel Messi.
Don't often see that. Two players on the corner, threatening an in-swinger and out-swinger, keeping those defenders guessing.
Guardado, third left centre player in 5 World Cups. The skipper didn't play the first game. He's leading this time. Have to challenge on Lozano. And Montreal.
It's always nice when you get to the ball first in that fashion. Just think quicker, react quicker, especially for a striker.
Lozano has made his point amiably. They'll go over it. And this time it was a left-footed delivery, a devilish run from Chavez. So Rick Montez tried to apply a start and Hector Herrera was arriving behind him.
Yeah, Montez at the near was able to get a boot on it. Well, not far off at the far post. Decent start for Mexico.
Three previous World Cup meetings between these two, one ancient, two relatively modern. The Woodlands in Montevideo in the very first World Cup, July 1930, and the game finished 6-3. 3 penalties, a hat-trick. By Luis Chavez.
It's been a really aggressive start by Mexico. Getting to the ball and the man quickly, getting a foot in.
He's got a game on here, Orsato, the Italian official. It is characteristic of meetings between these two. Watching the two modern meetings in their World Cups, they have both been very spicy affairs. Clearance worked out okay. Here's Gallardo. Chasing away from Messi. Vega couldn't take it with him. Argentina having lost their World Cup opener for the first time since 1990. When as defending champions, they were shocked by Cameroon at the San Siro. They recovered that time to finish third in the group, which then was enough. They beat Brazil in the last 16, Yugoslavia and Italy on penalties before losing the final to Andy Bremer's penalty for West Germany. That's Vega looking to find Lozano. Sliding in for more was Guardado. He thought the ball should be his, it's not.
That pumped up those Mexico players.
Maria, in his 15th game of World Cup football. An immense well of experience into which he can dip. A part of the narrative of this game is that the coach of Mexico used to be the coach of Argentina. Tata Martino, 60 years old now. He forced Argentina twice to be runners-up in the Copa America. Lost both of his finals to Chile. Actually, he was the last boss of Argentina to fail to beat Mexico in Dallas in September of 2015, a 2-2 draw. Mexico won that game 2-0, but he was saved by late goals from Aguero and, of course, Messi. From between the centre halves, Messi from very deep. Martinez, Acuna, Messi. Taylor has snatched it. At the head of it is Lozano.
Well, it's early days, but at the moment, Mexico are hurrying Argentina. They can't string too many passes together, Argentina.
Super cross-field ball. Alvarez. Montes. Herrera. Araujo. Herrera. Alvarez. Next up for Lautaro Martinez. Let's come back to Irving Lozano, who is adeptly dispossessed, and there is another crunching tackle from Herrera.
Yeah, the ref's going to be tested. Some of these challenges as players go down, trying to get opponents in trouble again. There was a bit of contact there, and both players go down.
So Herrera is his third World Cup. He plays for Houston Dynamo now in the United States of America. He has been, in his past, a champion of both Portugal and Spain. Messi. McAllister.
Big game for him, inexperienced at this level. Alexis McAllister, but he's a good player.
He's kept the ball well. And Messi can forage. Paul played it against the referee, who is therefore obliged to stop the game. And this is required to be an uncontested drop ball. Rodriguez. Messi receiving from McAllister. Martinez, moved on by Lautaro Martinez, the flag goes up. It's the striker from Inter Milan, who has 8 goals so far this Serie A Champions League season. As a partner to Edin Dzeko.
He's got a great scoring record for still only about 1 in 2.
And he has, as mentioned, a hat-trick against Mexico.
No turnaround, it's all extra.
In September of 2019. Benitez. To Lozano. Otamendi was higher.
It's not often that Mexico do play this five at the back. It's normally a four, but they've settled into the shape pretty well.
You can only speculate on this, Alan, but do you think the change of shape is a response to what happened against Saudi Arabia, or a plan specifically for Argentina?
I would imagine it's with Argentina in mind. Certainly changes the shape of the attack, but both strikers seem plenty of the ball.
Lozano trampled upon by a retreating Otamendi. It's a free kick for Mexico.
Already he's announced his threat out there. It was a live wire. I said he's really quick.
Behind the ball. This is Vega. And the skipper, Guardado, is there, perhaps only in an advisory capacity. It's on the very cusp of shootable. Guardado went square, that has cannily worked. And Martinez got his second time.
Yeah, that first time ball in the box, I think it was Kevin Alvarez. It was a difficult one. Put the weight on. First bit of work for Martinez.
Rodriguez there, who's coming to Argentina's midfield, certainly the most conservative in that area of the field, playing from between the two centre-halves, sometimes on the face of it as a third centre-half. And by Herrera, caught by the ball, taken back to Mexico by Araujo. He had to make good his challenge when he took at least as much man as ball. And he is in the book. And one suspects he won't be the last.
Well, he saw the ball and he was going for it. There was nothing going to stop him there. On the stretch, and it's that left leg maybe comes up. That's why the yellow card is produced.
Is feeling it. Starting a World Cup match for the first time in this tournament. He played once also in Nizhny Novgorod against Croatia at the last. Okay. Which did not go well for Argentina, who in this game have yet to have an attempt on goal. Yet indeed to have a touch in the Mexican box. Maybe now.
Still waiting to click into gear really to find some kind of rhythm.
Di Maria. And that's Aaron Martinez. And Hector Moreno was taking no chance. Alessandro Martinez. Rodriguez. For Real Betis. Messi of Paris Saint-Germain. His second season has started very fruitfully.
If you treat that one the box, the box a slide. Okay.
McAllister. Martinez. Di Maria now from the other side. Acunha's backing him up. McAllister. Messi. Shifted wide for Montiel. He was imprecise with his cross.
Yeah, the missed kick. For a second, the flag does go up, but the chart just have to screw it across. But Messi getting the ball a bit higher up the pitch on that occasion.
Araujo. Toss.
The box have a slider.
I'm trying. Just like that slide. Everything
Okay. Penalty against Poland, which I'm sure they're safe from Lewandowski. Araujo. He was pursuing it. Alessandro Martinez was safe and sensible. Rosado. Toward Alvarez. Shoulder behind for a goal kick.
I think there was a fair bit of pessimism swirling around the Mexico camp coming into this tournament, but you don't sense it out there amongst the fans, most importantly amongst the players. They've done well.
Hurrying. Mexico have been, for better or worse, immensely consistent in their World Cup performances over the last 2, 3, 4 decades. They went out in the group stage in 1978. Since then, they have gone through to the last 16 and been knocked out in the last 16 every single time. Report. McAllister. Acuna. Come out from the ball and Acuna. And chasing it in was Lionel Messi. It's damaged on here to Kevin Alvarez.
Given a foul maybe for that stamp, but the ref has done well to see that, if that's the case.
A very damaging moment for Kevin Alvarez, who didn't play any part in qualifying for Mexico. It's only the 9th cap for the right full-back from Pachuca. And won the Apertura title in Mexico before we broke for the World Cup. Celebration time on behalf of those manic Mexicans. Tata Martino turned 60 last Sunday on the opening day of the World Cup. He's been a Paraguayan champion 4 times. He's thrived with Newell's Old Boys in Argentina. He had a year in Europe with Barcelona where he finished runner-up to Atletico Madrid. A couple of pretty prosperous years with Argentina, though of course the bar is set so high there. Alvarez.
It's not been a game that's established a discernible pattern. It's been quite frantic at times, and I suppose that's to be expected, but as the game wears on you'll see things settle down and more chances perhaps created.
Two Mexicans offside. That's Ochoa cleared. Rodriguez. Half an hour played at the Lusail Stadium. And still nothing to show. It's a venue which has already created a couple of what will surely be the enduring memories of World Cup 2022. An extraordinary victory for Saudi Arabia and an extraordinary goal from Richarlison. Foul on McAllister.
They don't switch off, those Mexican forwards. They drop in, try and get goal side, make a challenge.
Rodriguez. Messi caught on it, he thought he was fouled. It's actually that sort of area where Messi lost the ball against the Saudis, leading to the equalising goal in that game. This time he's got a free kick. Dashing off his flank and bursting into life. Doing sufficient to force Alvarez to look it behind.
Yeah, Di Maria didn't do a lot wrong against Saudi Arabia, who's one of his country's better players.
And so in front of a phalanx of hostile Mexicans, Lionel Messi goes over to take the game's first corner. You heard the difference in the tone of noise. Argentina's first corner. Messi flings it in, repelled as far as the ball. He's seeking to get around Vega. Vega bumped him off it, and Argentina have a free kick.
Not too many complaints from him. A Messi challenge, that one. Striker's challenge might be. Good position though to rip one in here.
Steggers back up to his feet, perhaps bearing an additional bruise. And Messi will seek to conjure in the face of a one-man wall. Who is Irving Lozano? McAllister. Flicked in by Messi. Joe got height without distance. And then he got protection.
Yeah. I think he's just tried to punch this one over the bar, but he gets it all wrong. I'm not sure there was a foul in here. Did Martinez just... It's one of those, an outfield player might not get the decision, but the keeper invariably does.
Creating his own chaos there. Took time he's been in the World Cup squad. He didn't figure in the 11 at all in 2006 and 2010, but he was on the trip. But he's played the lot since. Gallardo. Alessandro Martinez. Messi showed an interest. He went over the challenge of Moreno, got no sympathy, but Argentina have their free kick now.
Every challenge out there needs closely looking at. When the arm comes out, it's a foul, that one.
For a centre-half, Lisandro Martinez is relatively small, so a high foot is likelier to catch him in the face, and so that one did. And their ears will be ringing to this phenomenal and unceasing noise. Di Maria, he's left behind Gallardo. Rodriguez, Martinez, Acuna. Martinelli, by Moreno, Gallardo. Went in, but so did Otamendi. It went for Herrera. Shifted on by Chavez. Taken up by Araujo. And played into a corridor for Lozano. His thoughts on the issue didn't quite concur.
It is being played there, this game at 100 miles an hour. There is no time to breathe out there. For the moment, it's just a bit too fast, perhaps, for Lionel Messi to get his foot on the ball.
Here's Messi now, with his foot on the ball. To Paul, has overrun it.
A few times Messi had a bit of space to work in there.
Mexico's problem of late has been their failure to score goals. Actually scored in 3 consecutive World Cup matches. That, of course, is hardly of late. But they lost the last 2 after last tournament, 3-0 and 2-0 to Sweden and Brazil. Irish draw against Poland to begin here. And now well past 5 hours of playing time since Javier Hernandez scored against South Korea in Rostov.
Football now being played in Mexico's half. They're struggling to get over that halfway line at the moment.
McAllister, Di Maria, Montiel,
beginning to get a firmer grip of things, Argentina.
5 minutes out from half time. Di Maria with drift. Martinez coming through the crowd.
Yeah, difficult one with the defender right in front of him. Just couldn't time that twist of the head. But it was a chance.
Change here. Mexican change. This is a pity. Andres Guardado, beloved of his nation, and having, as mentioned this evening, having become the 3rd Mexican to play in 5 editions of the World Cup finals, is having to walk away prematurely here.
Yeah, blow for him and perhaps a blow for the team. It's their captain, their leader.
This is Ezequiel Palacios, who is at the other end of his international career. Leverkusen midfield player, just 24 years old. He was well involved in the Copa America last major tournament. He was a sub in the final there, played in 4 of the games, but this is his World Cup bow. To Mendy from behind Vega. Here's Palacios. He's gone flying at once. He's caught the mood all right. He has caught a flying challenge from Gonzalo Montiel. And Montiel goes face to face with a yellow card.
Yeah, it can be hard for a substitute to pick up the pace, but Gutierrez appears to have done so and gets a kick for his troubles, but he won't mind that too much. Shin pad should have protected him. This most definitely is shooting distance.
It's pretty much position A1. And Alexis Vega is showing a keen interest. Lozano joins the queue as well. And Chavez is part of the committee. First week of the World Cup, we haven't seen a goal scored directly from a free kick. 10 minutes back. Very good. That's an eye to alter that. Chavez or Vega? It's Vega! It's a smashing hit. And a wonderfully clean catch from Martinez, who's got Millie out. Messi. Three surrounded him. They genuinely do. McAllister. It'll be 5 additional minutes. Slung in by Di Maria. Messi won't capture that.
Well, neither keeper's been all that busy, but Martinez had to be on his toes here. It was a top-class effort. Never so well to get it over that wall and maintain some pace on the ball. There you go.
Beautifully photogenic save from Martinez. Martinez. Otamendi wants to go up here with Martial. He won 7 caps for Argentina. He went to the 2006 World Cup finals. Indeed, his only World Cup final appearance was in the last 16 against Mexico in Leipzig. Argentina won that day. Di Maria. Paul. Palacios patched upon by Messi. He's penalised.
He's been fouled a couple of times. Messi now, it's his time to do the foul. Tight first half.
Otamendi's header out. Flag in any case was up against Vega. Martial. Di Maria. Paul. Otamendi. Martial. Now Toro Martinez near the Messi. Picked off his toe by Chavez.
Mexico have dealt really well so far with Messi and Martinez. Defended well as a team.
Herrera, that was calm enough. by Montes. Through. And out kicks of Vega. Ambitious.
It was, but it's bouncing invitingly in front of him on the crest of half time. He's thinking, why not? Have a threat.
From the turn, Lautaro Martinez, last seconds of the half. Di Maria. By McAllister, gathered by Messi, set for Di Maria, moved on by Messi, flashed across the face by Cunha, and seen behind by Montes.
Yeah, probably the best bit of football Argentina played in this first half. The way they passed with a lot more zip. Moved the ball quicker and got forward quicker.
Messi's delivery. The half-time whistle. It is a game that can barely breathe, but it hungers for time and space. Again, to frantic, too urgent for Victoria Group. Perhaps just too important. To this point, neither of them have anything.
Oh, what is fun?
Another game at this World Cup that is...
It's the biggest Black Friday sale ever! You don't want to miss it! November 25 to 29! Save up to 50% off store-wide quartz and quartz optical! Mind-blowing deals on furniture, devices, electronics, hardware, Christmas decoration, outdoor and frame! Visit Quartz Ready Cash and get $10,000 Quartz voucher! If you take a loan of $80,000 and over at 24 credit Quartz! Black Friday weekend sale! November 25 to 29! 50% off store-wide! Don't miss it! Conditions of
something at the other end, and somewhere in heaven that man looks down from his immortal chair. And Mexico and Argentina going toe-to-toe. We're here at the Fan Central along Waterloo Road. It's buzzing with excitement as well, so you can come on down and enjoy the ambience. Maybe you'll get here just in time to see Messi put his name up in the headlines once again. My name is Damien Gould. With me is Angelique Virtue. We have Joby McAnuff and Damien Lowe. So far, a lot of industry but no creativity, and Messi and the company have a lot of problems.
A lot of problems, and I think we can see that in the performance. You can see the pressure seems to be getting to them at the moment. They look really rigid, you know, they look like the pressure's really telling because there's no freedom to their play, and I think that's really played into Mexico's hands so far in this first half.
Yeah, we sympathize with Argentinian fans whose breaths are held, you know, waiting through first half that was really unimpressive on maybe both sides, really. Damien, your thoughts?
And here Mexico started pretty well, and they were playing in the faces of Argentinians for the first 5 minutes and so on. Lionel Messi here testing Guillermo Ochoa. Very attentive from that kick from Lionel Messi, but that really not much to talk about in the first half. Argentina kept at bay and were trying to snuff out and snuff out everything.
They just need to speed up that passing to try and break that big low block that we're seeing from Mexico.
And certainly Messi and company have plenty of problems, and they have a lot to do in the second half. We're going to take a break here, and when we come back we'll find out what the panelists believe or think they'll need to do here at the Fan Central to break it all down. Guillermo Ochoa and Mexico feeling it at the moment, and they might be in the position of privilege when it comes to the group ahead of Argentina.
Over $1 million in prizes. You can win a 55-inch smart TV, tablet, laptop, $100,000 free, $200,000 in cash. Sensational. Just purchase $500 or more of any Sunshine Snacks product, and you could be a winner. Visit Sunshine Snacks JA on Facebook and Instagram for more info and score. Sunshine Snacks. Station 58 of Betting, Gaming, and Lottery Sites. It's the biggest Black Friday sale ever. You don't want to miss it. November 25 to 29. Save up to 50% off store-wide. Coins and Coins Optical. Mind-blowing deals on furniture, appliances, electronics, homeware, Christmas decoration, outdoor and frame. Visit Coins Ready Cash to get $10,000 Coins voucher when you take a loan of $80,000 and over on 24 months credit. Coins Black Friday weekend sale. November 25 to 29. 50% off store-wide. Don't miss it. Conditions apply.
going to pay. Because it's a big deal and it's so good that they can feed me off the way. How did you know the big deal was right for you? The striker that I am doesn't love a hat trick. What about the season? The season is great. I think we have the best 11 to do
Score your own 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries, and a drink with a big deal today. KFC is still doing big.
At Gun, we've seen so many of our customers achieve great things. So, it's no surprise that after 175 years, our optimism is stronger than ever. Because when you've partnered with people to achieve their best lives as long as we have, you tend to see the world a little brighter every day. Gun. Live easy.
Armando Maradona, we hope that Messi and company can find a way through. Orlando Albios, they'll say as well. Dorado Martina hoping that his team can hold on. They're praying to the gods somewhere in Argentina, so too in Mexico. They're hoping that their team can find a solution in the second half. Of course, Joby, we're here at the Fan Central. Come on down and come and mingle with the stars a little bit as well. Joby Mackinoff, the biggest among them. Joby, certainly this second half does provide the platform for Messi to go on and grab the headlines. Prove once again what people are saying. Are you the greatest or are you a big failure on the stage? He has to decide.
Yeah, listen, he's got to decide and he has to step up. These are moments in players' careers that can really define what type of pedestal you put on. You know, and I think for him to win a World Cup, he needs to do that, particularly in his home country. You know the shadow that Maradona casts over football. And the only way he gets into that conversation with Maradona is by winning a World Cup. It's as simple as that.
They're both 21 World Cup games now, Messi and Maradona. That pressure is on him in this match. What does he need to do differently in the second half?
He needs help. He needs help. And it comes from the coach. The coach has to make the decision to put on the proper personnel on the pitch in order to support Messi. Messi alone can't do it, but everyone is looking to Messi alone to do it. Again, sometimes step up. Make the extra effort. And we saw as well, Joby, as soon as he picked up the ball, there are 3-4 players crowding around him, forcing him away close from the net.
And again, that's the bit we touched on before the game. If you can keep Messi quiet at the moment, looks like you can keep Argentina quiet. So certainly supporting cast have to help him out as well.
Por favor, aliviáname, they're saying, Messi, please help me somebody. We're going to take you on back over to the Liceo, where Messi and company are drawing a blank against Mexico right now in this Group C encounter. It's crucially important that they find a way to get past Mexico's stubborn defense. We come back at the end of this game to wrap it all up for you.
Getting it done and staying alive. Argentina have progressed from their group in 12 of their last 13 World Cups. The only relatively recent failure so to do was in 2002, despite, oddly enough, then winning their first game against Nigeria. Once in 2010 has a nation lost its first game and gone on to win the World Cup. Spain. What is Argentina's ambition now? Never mind the longer or the medium term. It is about the immediate. They have a task to carry out over the next 3/4 of an hour. Firstly, to avoid defeat, which would be terminal, and secondly then to go on and win the game, which would put them in a position of potential advantage vis-à-vis others in pursuit of the last 16. How, Alan, can they go about doing that by comparison with what occurred in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, similar story really, commentated on Brazil a couple of days ago against Serbia. First half, they just didn't get going at all. Second half, they did, courtesy of those two Charleston goals. Let's see if Argentina can do something similar, but Mexico are really stubborn without the ball. They've been very solid defensively so far.
It's Messi. Messi from McAllister. Back to Rodriguez, goes to Santo Martinez. Acuna. Hooked away by Herrera, reclaimed by McAllister, who has handled it. McAllister, who moved from Argentinos Juniors to Brighton on the south coast of England in 2019, and has really thrived, particularly of late in the English Premier League. His father was an international as well, Carlos, back in the early 1990s. Gallardo, forcefully forward by McAllister. Lautaro Martinez goes spinning, this time it is no foul. And here is Lozano. It's a good block by Rodriguez. Came back to Araujo. Spun towards Lozano. And Martinez comes together.
It's been a bit too much simulation, players going to ground too easily so far, but the ref is having none of that one a few seconds ago with Lautaro Martinez.
McAllister. Acuna. Messi. Comfortably readable for Araujo. Rodriguez with the giveaway, and Vega with the pounce, and Lozano through the middle. He didn't bring it with him, and he turns to castigate his strike partner for the inaccuracy of the pass.
Yeah, because there hasn't been much charity down there in terms of mistakes by defenders, but there was one on that occasion.
Let's see, McAllister, Acuna. Di Maria drifting off the touchline as he is wont to do. Rodriguez, McAllister, now space ahead of Messi, and Messi can drive and Messi can twinkle, and Messi's ankles are taken away from beneath him by sliding Palacios, and Argentina have a free kick in a position of huge potential advantage.
Yeah, there was an element of panic to that challenge. Nice one too with McAllister. And this has been rare. Messi on the edge of the box, trying to commit players. Protects the ball really well.
Gutierrez into the book.
Here it's Argentina's turn to have a crack from this kind of distance, the way that Messi played it in the first half.
The ball is there, but he's not at the front of the queue. Argentina's tends to be a one-man queue. I think you're ready for a Messi moment. Messi? Right.
Mexico fans up the other end enjoying that.
Scoffs and jeers. Montes. Looking up at Vega. Rodriguez, the flag is up anyway. Otamendi. Martial. Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Good ball. Di Maria. Beyond Martinez. Put it out by Montes. Further bodily collision and another free kick.
Well, there's been a few of those. I think that's 20 foul of the match. The ref has used that whistle pretty often down there. He's often had to have eyes in the back of his head.
Araujo going early for Vega, but it's moved to big again for Rodriguez. And then for Lisandro Martinez. And now Acuna. Lautaro Martinez. It's a bit smoother. And what has been, to this point, a pretty bumpy ride. The ball. Maria Loba to touch it up. Gallardo heaved it out. Messi. Montiel. Right then by Lozano. That's the first line of defence. McAllister. Much crying out for a moment. Montiel. Di Maria. And still Angel Di Maria. McAllister chased it in.
Montiel's got rid. He's been one of the biggest threats, hasn't he, for Argentina. Di Maria. But certainly Argentina looking the more likely at the moment.
Up towards Alvarez, who is showing great energy from right wing back. McAllister. Nicked back by Gutierrez. Lozano. No foul. Messi. Di Maria. Twisting away from Gallardo. Set again for Messi. Rodriguez. Acuna. Messi.
Well, you can see a shape to the match now. Argentina doing all the pushing, asking most of the questions. Mexico happy just to defend.
We're at the tonight for Guido Rodriguez. His replacement here by Enzo Fernandez of Benfica, winning just his fifth cap and coming off the bench at around about just before the hour mark for the second successive game. There by Martinez. Moved by Herrera twice. Lozano for Gutierrez. Gutierrez inviting Gallardo forward. Otamendi lengthened his stride. Worked it out neatly with Montiel. There's Messi. There's McAllister. The outside of him is Acuna. Messi linking it up again. Messi looking to feather it through. Gallardo is there to clear it.
Well, it would be a better point earned for Mexico than it would for Argentina, and you can see that in the body language of the two sets of players. More urgency on the ball from the players in blue and white, trying to make something happen. He's done well there to hold it up, Vega. Give his team a breather.
Vega keeping company here with Luis Chavez. Right and left footed. Cesar Montes. Of course, up from the back. Vega flung it into a really dangerous area. It's well repelled by Otamendi.
Wasn't it just such a difficult one to defend that?
Montiel. The ball kept from doing damage by the attentive Alvarez. Good ball.
I mean,
Martinez. Hernandez. De Paul. Montiel. De Paul. Martinez. More control on Montiel. Keeps Montiel. Toro Martinez away by Cesar Montes. To Fernandez. Cautious, wary, conservative, patient build-up from Argentina. Di Maria quickens it.
Yeah, it's that change of pace you need in those situations.
Coming through to the ball. Out comes Lozano, but he's got nowhere to go. Argentina will just come knocking back. Oh gosh, it's got a flow from Argentina. It's a trip. Alistair. Montiel. Di Maria.
Yeah, I don't know me there, I know. Just come from a fight. Last know about I don't do anything yet. Remember look over there and enjoy myself. Watching the World Cup. Don't see it. And listen to me. No man can't take me for rice.
Again, Montes, the key centre half.
See me. So big up yourself.
No money is away from Mr. Rice.
Alvarez only partially out. Alvarez again. Maybe can't escape. Two Argentine changes imminent. Julian Alvarez is the first of those. And he is direct and natural replacement for Lautaro Martinez as a central striker. And the other change is at right full-back. Montiel has given way to Molina.
Yeah, polite with both substitutions.
Here goes Lozano. He is a low runner. He has no company whatsoever. If he gets a corner out of that, he's done brilliantly. It wasn't to be.
Well, my first impression was he's just nicked off the... Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Thought it came off the ball.
Messi, Fernandez, Di Maria, Lionel Messi, Messi's give him a couple of yards, give him a sight of goal. Magical stuff from Messi. Just when his team needed him the most. And he's got the hardest shot in the head, but he's not going to cut the players. Then he's gone right in the corner. And so perhaps a little unsighted, but just when you need your star man, he delivers. said that prayer of thanks? How often have we seen those bright, wide eyes? How often have we seen the faces of opponents that display that we should come and scar them? His 8th World Cup goal, which matches goal for goal the great Maradona, whose passing we marked 2 years on yesterday. Maradona 8 in 21, Messi 8 in 21. Incredible.
Such a privilege just to be in the same ground as one of the world's greatest of all time, perhaps the greatest. It was just giving us a snapshot of why.
Mexico, as you saw, has made a couple of changes off the back of the scoring of that goal. Lozano has gone off, Alvarez has gone off, Raul Jimenez has gone up top, and Uriel Antuna is also now involved. And I think it will be a reversion to a back four.
I just thought they did take a step back in this second half. Mexico conceded too much space, invited Argentina on. And in withdrawing, Messi had that little bit of time to weigh up his angles.
One more. Yeah, one more.
Driven in by Antuna. Crazy Messi stat, by the way. He has now scored in 6 consecutive internationals. He has done that once before, a decade ago. Almost 6 internationals overall. He has scored 12 times. His numbers are, as they say, a joke.
St. Martinez has got 1 in 2. Messi's got 2 in 1 under those games.
So what Mexico got? Jimenez. Done nicely by Lozano. Shifted in by Gutierrez. Jimenez. Antuna again, and Lisandro Martinez smashed it out. Now they're singing, and now actually they're changing. Argentina, and Calister, not surprisingly, Di Maria, who's been one of their most progressive, being withdrawn.
I think they both done well, actually. But it's at that time in the match when coaches want to freshen things up.
Ezequiel Palacios is coming on, and so as an additional defender is Christian Romero.
Oh, he's going to go off the other side.
And by the way, in the ongoing global duel between CR7 and Lionel Messi, it is now 8 World Cup goals each. And going for how much longer? Maybe this is the end of it. Whoever's ahead at the end of this tournament stays ahead. Scolari has his way. Martinez, whilst he didn't have his way personally, can at least be uplifted by what has recently occurred. Alvarez, Messi, onto Acuna, and bumped rather wildly by Molina.
Yeah, a bit of a wild one that. They had lots of space and maybe a bit too much time to think about it. Really poor body shape. Slashed at it. But it's Argentina's turn now to go with 3 at the back in central defence to try and hold on to this lead.
Argentina really with possession now. But Mexico's game plan is the one that has to change. Stop by Alvarez. Montez striding out long-leggedly.
It is difficult sometimes when you're forced into becoming more attacking to suddenly switch to that mode, having got your mind set on just being hard to break down, to frustrate the opposition. All of a sudden they've got to find their creative side now, Mexico.
Who, as things stand, will be at the bottom of the group come the end of this game. But it is not terminal. Spain to beat Saudi Arabia on the last day, and Argentina beat Poland, then these two would go through together. Potentially, goal difference comes into it. It's never simple. Bottom line is Mexico wouldn't be out. Molina. Molina again, that's one manoeuvre. Messi by Herrera. Picked it up into the path of Antuna. And warily read by Christian Romero, who had some awkward moments in the face of the Saudi strikers the other day. Lozano being replaced in the Mexican lineup by Roberto Alvarado. Montez. For more than quarter of an hour to play for Mexico to try and dig themselves out of this hole, having for most of the evening simply dug in.
Yeah. Now they're faced with the task of getting the better of those Argentine defenders. Lots of experience, there's pace, there's real appetite to compete for those balls. It's going to be tough for Mexico.
For that challenge on Fernandez. Molina to Paul. So really control to keep the ball. Molina has not kept the ball. Thrown quickly by Chavez, taken back though for Messi. And Messi kept wriggling. And Alvarez kept biting. Slightly brought away from harm by Gutierrez. Chavez wins a free kick.
Now Argentina trying to go for the kill. Nick the ball in that attacking third.
Martino watches as his nation leads, but his team trails. Argentine coach of Mexico. Alvarado. Thinking about how it might work out on the final match day if things finish this way here. There is a scenario with Poland on 4 points and Argentina about to be on 3. But Argentina and Poland, if they drew, could, with Mexico's goal difference being inferior, edge them out of it.
The question is, are the players aware of that? It's the coach's job, isn't it, to make them aware?
In by Gallardo. Looking back by Gutierrez. Up to Herrera. Gallardo. Determined hounding by Palacios. And here goes Alvarez, and Messi's in the middle. It's Alvarez, it's Messi. He couldn't get it with him. There was no means by which he could circumvent Moreno. And here's Acuna. Messi again. Alvarez. Messi. I'm sure he rotted out the line at the near post. Could have had a think already from behind. So the goal kick given.
I'm sure it did. Going to try and get Jimenez involved now. Got some good service to the centre forward.
Herrera. Chavez. Moreno. Jimenez. Gallardo. Jimenez. Ran into traffic, and now Mexico is short at the back necessarily. They are so vulnerable to the counter now.
Yeah, and Herrera knew that his team were in a bit of bother there. Had to make the foul.
By Moreno, and by Gutierrez, back again by Otamendi. In went Montes, taken down by Alvarez. Messi, away from Gallardo, away from Gutierrez. His Uncle Chap actually came up with the ball, but not settled for the free kick.
He's in that kind of move there, Messi, the move that we've seen so often down the years. Ball on the screen, can't get it off him.
And they bow down before him behind that goal. Tap towards Alvarez. Messi's still 18 years old when he came off the bench in Gelsenkirchen in 2006 and scored against Serbia and Montenegro, becoming Argentina's youngest ever World Cup scorer. And here he is, all of these years on, still intent on being the sparkling match winner. Back then in a team with Crespo and Tevez and Cambiasso and Riquelme and Saviola. He has long since become the starter. And he's within 10 minutes plus now of being once more Argentina's match winner.
They don't want to be giving these kind of free kicks away. Palacios did on that occasion. Chance for Mexico to swing one in.
Chavez over it. Both centre halves waiting for it. Chavez with loft. Back in towards Martinez, who is very happy to gather it.
Spun off his head. They need a bit of quality from somewhere now, Mexico.
Forward by Araujo, turning is Chavez. He's turned adroitly. He's playing it into a corridor for Oriel Antuna, who can't catch it up. These are urgent times for him. It's a most proud record of progress. World Cup after World Cup. He does not want to be the one on whose watch it ends. This time they were knocked out in the group stage of a World Cup. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge was amongst the individuals whose goals made life tough for them.
Well, they're managing the game really well, Argentina. Having got a goal ahead. Pretty comfortable just now.
And in his throw, Alvarez, ball retention, everything now for the Albiceleste. Gutierrez started at the back of the ball.
He's covered some ground tonight, De Paul. Really has.
Araujo, Montes, and Gutierrez. Alvarado. By Moreno. Alvarado was protecting it to the end of earning this corner, which Luis Chavez goes over to take with ever increasing urgency.
Yeah, throwing everything at it now.
In by Chavez. And as far as Alvarado. And Alvarado can load it back in. It's a disappointing ball. And it's bounced out for Messi, and Messi has company. A lot of it to play. Thick touch from him. Showed just a glimpse of it to Gallardo, and that was sufficient.
He looks a tight man, De Paul, actually. But maybe played a part It was a great chance. He had many support to his right.
Martinez, Acuna, he's got a corner, he's got a corner, and this can eat up time, and time is Argentina's friend. He trundles up. Mexico out of necessity are leaving a man forward who needs attention.
We've just seen one who is celebrating the biggest moment of his football career so far. And you can see the joy in his face. And that of all of his teammates, notably Lionel Messi. What about this for a goal? A little foot over, the shift to the ball, and an emphatic finish. Why did he enjoy that? And that's made the last few minutes so much more comfortable for Argentina. We've had a couple of classy goals out there tonight. One from the veteran, one from the youngster.
And through Argentine eyes at least, the natural world order is to some extent restored. They're in it now. They teeter on the edge, but Argentina have bounced off the ropes, and they are a part of it. Out of the pocket of Daniel Sasso, the lady on the receiving end, committed by Roberto Alvarado. That could have taken a tooth in it.
Well, Argentina's a better team on paper, no question about that, but they've been the better team out there on the grass as well. Which doesn't always happen. But they've been the team, the more progressive side, as Mexico have taken a step back, whether voluntarily or just subconsciously, and invited on Argentina, who have accepted that gleefully.
Not much clear on the Mexican faces. We'll play 6 minutes of stoppage time. It's enough if Mexico score one in a hurry. There was a flurry of haste. That's not about to happen. Alvarez. Messi through the middle, swinging it wide. It's a very adept steal by Montez. Alvarado. Maybe without compromise. Mexico's free kick.
Looks to tackle, always has done, absolutely.
Alvarez. And again from Herrera. Antuna. And St.Thomas Martinez. Another stoppage for another pro-Argentine player. So Cunha, he's got through some mileage tonight as well.
Yeah, he has. I mean, both sets of players will need that day of rest tomorrow. Recovery, baths, ice baths, massages, the lot, because it's been fiercely contested out there. Really enjoy watching this one over later, I'm sure.
Just a reminder of how it's going to look on the last day. Mexico can go through, they will go through if they beat Saudi Arabia, and, this is a big if though, and Poland beat Argentina. If Mexico win and Poland don't beat Argentina, then second place will be determined by goal difference. And this, in the context of recent history, is shaping to be a relatively extravagant Argentinian win. Their last 6 wins at the World Cup have all been by a single goal margin. If it stays this way, it would be their biggest win since a 3-1 win in the last 16 against Mexico in 2010. Carlos Teno's got 2 of those goals, Gonzalo Higuain the other. Soccer City, Johannesburg. Araujo, at least to reduce that deficit. Of course, as mentioned, goal difference could play a part. If Mexico could scratch even one back here, it might make a telling difference. Gutierrez.
Safe to say the Argentina fans have outnumbered the Mexico ones, and they got the money's worth out there.
Jimenez. Still nowhere through. This time with St.Thomas Martinez in the way. Herrera. Montez. Fuller's cross is blocked.
Well, victories like this can ignite your tournament. There's every chance that could happen with Argentina.
Gallardo. Knights of brilliant youth and magical experience. And Lorenzo Fernandez just more than 21 years old, has become Argentina's youngest World Cup goal scorer since Lionel Messi in 2006. There is only one of him, but there has to be a next generation. And Fernandez is proof for Lionel Scaloni that that next generation is beginning to blossom.
Amazing to think Scaloni's never been a number one before for any club. But he's got a heck of a backroom team, hasn't he? Some Argentine legends in Walter Samuel and Pablo Aymar, Roberto Ayala. He's got some knowledge to hand there.
Argentina stared momentarily into the abyss, aiming for Lionel Messi to pull them clear of it, and for Enzo Fernandez now to have them reaching for the stars. They're in it, they feel part of it, they punch their bags with pride, they stick out their chests, those ugly celeste straps sparkle once more on the global stage. What a bright day, Argentina and England. Hard labour to begin with, but then glistening colour. Messi as Messi always
Germany,
has.
Germany, Germany, I love me a dead. Germany
Has tiptoed
Messi, Argentina, Argentina to the World Cup.
critical win. The final score at the Lusail Stadium, inhabited by 80,000 odd, who saw what they came to see. The final score is Argentina 2.
Argentina the people they want.
Mexico.
So I just want them to.
So Lionel Messi and Enzo Fernandez save Argentina from elimination.
Why you get your goal? All right. Fight on. And the viewers and subscribers. It was a lovely match. It was a lovely match. Lovely match. I hope you like. I hope you share. I hope you subscribe. But you get your money's worth.
Yes, Argentina. Lionel Messi, Mr. Messi, always. Argentina. Maybe you could 18 year one. Yes, and them they be like, go and make it to Argentina to the world.
Morant here.
Christmas decoration outdoor.
They're telling me viewers and some. Big Super. I'm going to bring the curtain down. Bring Super, I'm going to bring the curtain down for the World Cup vibe. But I tell you, it was a lovely match. I know the reaction of the people them. Remember, if you're not a part of the Big Super family, press the subscribe button right now. Nobody hesitate to become a part of the family. Like up the video, my viewers. Like up the video, share it to your friend and just keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend them. For now, it's Big Super out in Morant Bay, inside the beautiful Morant Bay Park, Sir Edla Park. Saying to you guys, peace out.